Hello, it's Mark Fowler here from Signal Telecom. Just going to be doing a few videos over the next few weeks of some helpful tips on iOS or Android on the devices in what may be some hiccups or some quick guides of how to quickly fix things if you're struggling, or some extra bits, that like adding email addresses and stuff like that. So tonight's tip, we're going to be looking at adding a Microsoft Exchange ActiveSync email address. And to be fair, these steps can be used to add most email addresses as well. So what I do is I sync all my contacts to my email address because it's my work's email. I'm not going to change it. And it means all my contacts are saved via the cloud. So it means like when I change phones like I've done today, I just have to pop in my email address and all my contacts will come over. So as you can see, just to prove that, you can see in my call list, I've got no calls, and in my contacts, there we are. I've got hardly any contacts in there. So what we need to do is scroll from the top and it opens up a menu for us. You can see I'm doing a software update. I've got a notice from LinkedIn. So in the top right corner above the airplane, you've got a cog, which is your settings. If you tap that, it takes you through to another page. And here we are, we've got connections, sounds and vibration. And then what we need to do is pop to cloud and accounts. So in here, you've got Samsung Cloud, accounts, backup, restore, smart switch. So click on accounts. As you can see, I've got Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Messenger, and WhatsApp. Just another tip for Android users, if you're not aware or you're thinking of moving on into the future, you will have to have a Gmail account on there. The reason for this is it's obviously linked to their Play Store, so they can allow you to download apps. So if you don't have a Gmail, there will be no Facebook. As simple as that. So then what we need to do is go to add an account. And I know my email address that I'm going to add is Microsoft Exchange ActiveSync, but we do have email, we do have Exchange, we do have Microsoft Exchange, we have personal IMAP POP3. Your person who hosts your emails, if it's like mine is Mark at signaltelecom.uk, we host our own emails, so I know mine's an Exchange ActiveSync, but if you looked after by another IT company, they will tell you if it's POP, IMAP, etc., because you might need some extra settings, but for me, I don't, so here we go. So when I go Exchange ActiveSync, I just need to add in my email address, which is nice and easy, for me anyway, if I can spell. Okay, now it's going to ask me for my password. Now I don't have my email address added to my device at the moment, so I'm going to have to pause the video while I just add it so you can't see what it is. So there we are. So I've popped it in, all the dots, then I just click sign in. Now it's doing an auto setup because it's an Exchange ActiveSync. And what it'll do is it'll check all the settings and then it'll ask you some extra things. So my IT department have got extra policies on here. So I need to add them on and I'll click apply. And it takes you through to the next page. Device administrator, service outlook.office must be able to remotely control some features. So obviously for data protection, this is what it wants to be able to do on my device. You have to activate it because that's what's set up my IT team. So as you can see now, that email address has now been added to my device, which is what we want. Okay, so we go back, we can press the home button, it takes us all the way back to the beginning. Now I can't take you into my emails because obviously that would break some rules, but my emails are added through the red widget, which says email next to WhatsApp. So if I quickly go into phone and I show you my contacts, you will see that they are dripping in and they all come in and that's it. So you will see now that I've got my contacts added and that's how you add an email address. Okay, and it's the same if you wanted to add a Gmail or anything like that. All you would do is go to the same page, add an account, and you would select any of them. Obviously, if it's Skype, WhatsApp, Sky, Talk's a bit different, but I will try and do videos on them other ones later on. And that is how you add an email address. So that's Mark from Signal Telecom. Any questions, just send me an email at mark@signaltelecom.co.uk. Thanks very much for listening.